Hi everyone, Tracy here. Today I'm going to share with you how I cover my chipboard for my mini books. I have shared how I've done this on other videos, but I haven't made a video specifically for this. And I've been asked by some new crafters if I can share with them how I do this. And with one of my challenges to myself this year, it's if you ask for a tutorial, I will make it. Well, for paper crafting anyway. So I will show you what I do, but first let me show you what other people do. A lot of other people use Mod Podge, and you put your Mod Podge on your bookboard and adhere your paper on top of that. When I first started, I used this tacky glue and all-purpose white glue, and this is really thick, so I watered this down a little bit, and this worked. Others have used their ATG gun and glued it, adhered their paper down that way. And me, my choice is the Xyron. I like this machine because it is clean. I don't have to worry about sticky fingers. I hate sticky fingers. And to me it's just easy to do this. All you have to do is you stick it in here and roll it out. And nobody's paying me for telling you to use this. I just really like this machine because, like I said, it's easy to use, and I don't like sticky fingers. Now, if they want to give me free adhesive, I'm all for it. So anyways, now the adhesive is on the back side, and this would be the same if you were going to use the glue or your ATG. Is you want to put it all on the back so the back side is sticky. And you can see the shine in there. All the adhesive is on the back now. Then you take your pattern paper, and this is actually the back of the package for the steampunk. It's the packaging, so that's why this side is white. So what you do, and you do this with everything, no matter what kind of adhesive you use, you want to adhere the paper down onto your chipboard, and then you're going to have extra. You want your paper just a little bit bigger, because it's, especially with this is one downfall with this machine, is once you put it on there, it's stuck. You can't move it around. Whereas if you're using a liquid adhesive like the all-purpose glue or the what's the other stuff called, if you use that, it's still wet, so you can manipulate and you can move your chipboard around. But with this, as you can see, it's not moving anywhere. So sometimes it's easier to start with the liquid adhesive, like I did the same. I started with the liquid adhesive also. And you cut as close as you can get to your chipboard. You cut off your extras. I like the X-Acto knife. You can use scissors. You don't have to be perfect because you're going to sand your edges after you do this step here. Whoops. I just started using this thing, and I'm not sure if I like it or not. I might just stick with my regular straight X-Acto knife. I seem to have more control over it, but I tried something new. And I find it, if I hold it like a regular X-Acto instead of putting my finger in here, I seem to have better control too. I don't know, it's just me. Then you want to sand your edges down. And you want to sand it down. You don't want to go up because you're going to lift the paper from your chipboard, and you don't want to do that. So you want to go down. Whoops, I'm hitting the cord over there. So you go all the way around with this. And you see there's a little different, the edge, it's kind of, the paper's kind of blending in with the chipboard, and that's what you want to happen. I'm not going to take too much time on that because that's boring. And I've said this tip before with these sanding blocks. I got this from the hardware store. It's a lot cheaper and you get way more bang for your buck. So there's another little tip for you. And I also like to ink my edges. And I'm doing with this steampunk album. The inking of the edges is perfect for it because it's like grunge kind of an album. So industrial. And the inking of the edges looks good on it. So there you go. Now that's not too hard, is it? And if you start with a mini book, I would suggest doing a square one just because it's easier to cut around the edges, and then you can go into the more decorative borders and decorative edges if you wish to do that. So I hope this helped you out, and I hope this starts you on the path to making your own mini albums. Thanks for joining me. Bye now.